Riding Hood by Mike Artell and illustrated by Jim Harris. Back in the swamp where that Spanish moss grow, I hear me a story from a long time ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood, live a girl people call Petite Rouge Riding Hood. One day when her grandma came down with the flu, Petite Rouge, Mama told her what she gotta do. Take this here gumbo and 3 or 2 sweater and some of this boudin, gonna make her feel better. You can take the pirogue with that big long push pole. Then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp, don't you stop on the way, 'cause this swamp's full of gators, shy, and that's where they stay. So you take that cat and the pirogue with you and bring yourself home just as soon as you're through. Petite Rouge, she take that food and her cat Tijon too. She jumped in that pirogue like she's told to do. Mama waved adieu, and Tijon he waved back as he flowed through the swamp where the water turned black. They don't be going long when they see a big stump, a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log it come close to the pirogue and say, "Now what you two doing out here, s'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch that old Claude he's thinking he'd like to have her for lunch. "We taking this food to my grandma," she say, "and I got me this pole, so you get out my way." "Hold on, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I just thinking that maybe you could share some of that food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp étouffée. That's all that I want. Then I'll get out your way." Petite Rouge raised that pole way high up in the air, and she looked at old Claude and she gave him a stare. "I'm counting to 3, and if you're still there, this pole is gonna hit you right where you part your hair." And when she say 1, old Claude he backed out the way. He know that girl sure enough mean what she say. Then little Petite Rouge pushed that pirogue again. Old Claude closed his eyes and he started to grin. "I got an idea, and I know what I'ma do. I'll get me that food and that little girl too." That gator swam fast, as quick as a mouse, up on that porch of Grandma's old house. He opened that door and he sticked in his head, and then he see Grandma asleep in the bed. He trying to tiptoe so she don't hear no sound, but his big tail had bumped the shelf and 2 cups fall down. And when they hit the floor, it break both them cups, and Grandma she hear it, and then she wake up. "Oh, I know this ain't right." Then she run to the closet and she locked that door tight. "Ha ha," old Claude laughed. "You can hide, that's okay. In fact, it's more better with you out the way." Claude put on the nightgown and Grandma's nightcap, and then he jumped in the bed like he'd taken a nap. He pulled up the covers round his big old green head and pretend that he's Grandma just lying in the bed. And sure enough, right soon, there's a knock at the door, and Claude say, "Come in. What you stay outside for?" And in walk Tijon and Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and they look at Grandma, and she don't look good. Petite Rouge, she say, "Grandma, your face, it's all green, and your skin got the bumps. Now what do that mean?" Old Claude make a smile and he say, "It's that flu. It make me all green with them bumps. Oh, that's so true. Why don't you come closer, 'cause I want to see all that good food your mama done cook for poor me." Petite Rouge Riding Hood and Tijon the cat, They take a step closer from where they was at. And Petite Rouge, she said, Grandma, I know you've been sick, but I think my eyes be playing on me a trick. Your mouth's kind of big and your nose kind of long. And I got me a feeling that something is bad wrong. I've been rubbing my nose with them tissues, say Claude, and my nose look funny 'cause I rub it too hard. Now come one step closer, say Claude, kind of sweet, 'cause I got to thinking that maybe it's time for me to eat. Petite Rouge and Tijon get up real close. When Claude smiled, Tijon turned white as them ghosts. Petite Rouge say, Grandma, your teeth big and white. And Tijon, me know that something ain't right. That's when Claude say, oh man, it ain't right for you, but it's sure right for me. Claude drew off them sheets. Petite Rouge shouted, Aye, it's that gator who wanna make lunch out of me. Claude crawled out the bed and then into the floor. And then Petite Rouge know she's in some trouble for sure. But Tijon, that cat, y'all, he know what to do. He's smart for a cat, yeah, and you know that's true. When Claude turned his back, Tijon run to the table. He found him that bottle that say red hot sauce, and then he reached back his arm and he give it a toss. He see Petite Rouge catch that sauce in her hand, then he pull out that basket with a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude started to hiss. Tijon crossed his fingers and he hoped that don't miss. Petite Rouge watched that boudin come flying through the air, and then she reached up and catch it. But guess who was right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing. Oh, Claude's mouth ain't open 'cause he ain't like to sing. She take that hot sauce, and for you count to 2, she soaked that boudin with that sauce true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose. Just about the same time, Claude done snapped his jaws closed. He thinking he done bite Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and at first Claude be thinking, she tastes pretty good. But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes, and then he sat up and think, oh, maybe I'ma cry. He make them big flip 'cause that boudin's so hot. And then next thing you know, his tail tied the knot. He danced all around, he don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire, and his nose burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jumped in that water to cool off inside. And then from that closet, Grandma, she peeked out, 'cause she wanna see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in that swamp jumping round, she come out the closet and danced up and down. Think Grandma, Tijon, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood be rolling on that floor, and they laughing themselves good. Then Grandma stand up and she dust off her clothes. She say, ooh, that food sure smell good to my nose. Now pull up some chairs and let's take a look. And all that good food your mama done cook. And soon as they all eating that shrimp étouffée, boudin and gumbo with a lots of filet. And when they all through, Petite Rouge tell Grandma, go sit yourself down in that big rocking chair. Grandma, she sit down with Tijon on her lap, and soon Petite Rouge and them all take a nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see old Claude hanging round that old stump of a tree. 'Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cool down. But when he see people now, he don't come round. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He don't know that that hot sauce, it done made all that heat. Old Claude, he been tricked, so it all worked out good. Petite Jean Grandma, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood. The end.
Hey guys, it's Miss Tracy and Miss Eunia back for another flannel board. 5 little speckled frogs.
5 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating a most delicious bug.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs.
4, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 little speckled frogs sitting on an old brown log, eating a most delicious bug.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs.
3 frogs. Ribbit, ribbit.
3 little speckled frogs sitting on an old brown log, eating a most delicious bug.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. And now there are 2 little speckled frogs.
Let's count them again. 1, 2. Just 2 left.
2 little speckled frogs sitting on an old brown log, eating a most delicious bug.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. And now there are 1 little speckled frog.
Just 1 little froggy.
1 little speckled frog sitting on an old brown log, eating a most delicious bug.
Yum, yum.
That frog jumped into the pool, where it was nice and cool. And now there are no green speckled frogs.
No more frogs. They're gone. Look at all the bugs they're eating. Look, that one has a bee, a caterpillar, a ladybug, a dragonfly, and a fly. Ooh, do you guys eat bugs? I hope not. All right, guys. We hope you liked it. Alright guys, we're going to do our Petite Rouge craft, and we're going to make a puppet alligator, a T-Claude. You can use the little puppet, you can open his mouth and see all his big sharp teeth. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, so in your bag, you should have a white paper bag, his mouth, his tail, and his face. So let's get started, guys. What you'll need from home are some crayons and a glue stick or wet glue. Whatever you have at home works. Just make sure you get your grown-up to help you. Okay, I'm gonna do his tail first. I colored this one green, but maybe we should make this T-Claude blue? What do you think? Maybe we can do him multicolored. colored. Let's see, we're going to take our glue stick and our bag. We're going to do his tail, and you're going to lift up this little piece in the middle, put some glue down, stick his tail in there so it peeks out. Okay. We're going to take his mouth, and you're going to glue the whole underside of his mouth. Make sure you get the glue to cover the whole thing. Don't worry about making a mess. It happens. Alright. Let's put his mouth in there. Ooh, it's sticky. Okay, got his mouth. It might poke out a little bit, but that's okay because his nose is going to cover it. So next we're going to do the same thing to his face. Let's cover the whole gator face, the back of it in glue. Ooh, getting it all over my fingers. See, Miss Tracy's making a mess. Okay. Let's stick that on there. Cover his little nose. Ooh, look, his eyes peeking up. Creepy gator eyes. If you guys want to draw him a belly, you can. Maybe he has a big belly. Got hot Buddha in that belly. And there's your gator puppet. Chomp, 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 chomp. Give me some Buddha. Alright guys, I hope you guys had fun, enjoyed our story time. We'll see you guys later.